Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page Halloween layout using up the Spooky Nights collection from Simple Stories, I believe. The majority of it is from there. Some of it might be from my stash. Like I said in my last video, I don't have a bunch of Halloween stuff. It's quite honestly my least favorite thing to scrapbook. I always struggle with these layouts, and this one being one of them, if I'm going to be completely honest. I had this great idea going into it, and I don't love the end result, so we'll see if you guys can help me out. I have this black and orange polka dotted paper that I cut down, and I don't remember the size now, maybe 8 by 8. And then I wanted to kind of layer that up, and so I ended up cutting the orange just a tad bit bigger than that, and then I'm going to use that phrase paper as well to use some of that up. Like I said, I just went into my stash, so not all of it is from the Spooky Nights, but the majority of, I think the embellishments at least are. So that is going to be another layer, and this kind of square here is where my photo is going to go. I am actually going to have 3 photos, and I am using a flip flap to document the 3 photos. None of them are great photos. And after I did the layout, I showed my husband, and he thinks that is kind of why I don't like the layout. I don't know. Halloween, the ones are from school, and so I kind of just saved those, or I don't know, maybe my phone just wasn't up to par when I was taking pictures on this day. But yeah, none of the 3 photos are amazing photos, but I feel like Halloween is something that I do have to document, or I should document. And so these are the photos that I got from this year. I think this was 2019 is where I am scrapbooking currently. So yeah, I double backed both of the photos. I did trim them down because I'm going to be using a 4x6 flip flap. I knew that I wanted to back those, and so I did have to trim my photos down so that they would fit in there. And then I'm going to have the one photo I trimmed down underneath the flip flap, and then I'm going to use a tag from the collection for my journaling. So I figured that would kind of look nice underneath when you flip up the flip flap, to have kind of that tag and that journaling piece there. So that is going to be underneath, and that's kind of the base of the layout, I guess I will say. Obviously I add to it because there's lots of open orange space on this layout, and I think that's again where I kind of struggled. I should have cut that square larger and filled in that orange space kind of with that square there. So off the sticker sheet, I just grabbed that Halloween sticker for my title, and then went with the puffy stickers and added 2 ghosts on the outside of the flip flap on the photo, and then added that little kind of stake and some puffy stars to the tag. But then this is where I kind of had to figure out what to do in the top corner. I felt like the top right was very open, so again I went to the tag sheet and cut out a tag. Well, the nice thing about the tag paper is that one side has patterns and the other side is like a journaling, so it's very versatile, and I love that. So I went ahead and cut out one of the tags and then just traced it on a couple of the other papers, that black and orange one, but then I have this 6x6 paper pad, maybe Fancy Pants. It's really old. I don't even know where I got it, if I'm going to be completely honest, but there was this polka dotted paper here too that kind of brought in all of the colors. And so like I said, I just kind of traced it and cut it based on the tag off of the tag paper. The problem is, I think, is that these tags are just so large. They're very overpowering when I have them all at the top, and I think that's what I don't like. I think I might have wanted to do like flags maybe instead. um Maybe that would have been a better option, but this is what I have done. So if you guys have any suggestions at the end for the top or anything for this layout, please let me know. I'm always up for suggestions because I don't know, I don't always love my layouts, and you guys sometimes have excellent ideas. So I am going to use that Boo Canvas Flare from Scrap and Happy Studio. I just got a big fall haul, I guess, from her. And so I wanted to use one of those, and I thought that was so cute. So I layered that ghost behind it, and then the witch's hat and some puffy stars. I didn't use twine, so instead of twine, I added enamel dots to the tags to fill in the holes. The middle one actually had a hole. The other two I made it, just pretend there was a hole there. And so then I still was not happy. I felt like there was a lot of orange space on the right hand side. And so I decided to now add flags to the right hand side using the same papers from above. I had cut the plaid tag at the top, and so I was able to use what I had cut off and turn it into a flag at the bottom and just layered those there. And quite honestly, this layout is just about finished once I kind of have these layered. I do like how these look and how they're different widths and how they're kind of layered on top of each other. I feel like maybe that's what I should have done at the top instead of those ginormous tags, but it is what it is, I guess. And so I just kind of knew I wasn't thrilled with the layout, so I did go ahead and kind of look at the sticker sheet, look at the embellishments to see maybe what else I could add to the layout. Excuse me. And the only other thing that I do add, I believe, are a couple of little bats. I decided to add some bats to the title. And kind of overlap those. There was an ephemera bat and then a puffy bat, so I added those on opposite corners. And then it does look like actually I did add a phrase sticker to the front of the flip flap as well. It says here for the treats, and I thought that was really cute. Oh no, that's not the top. I'm sorry, I was looking at a photo, but it was underneath. I decided to add a couple of phrase stickers. So the one on the flip flap says the Boo Crew, which I thought was appropriate since it's the cousins, and then the one underneath on that photo says here for the treats. And so I just added a star to the one underneath. So that is going to finish off this layout. Again, if you have any suggestions how to fix it, please let me know. I'm always open for suggestions. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.